Hey, Brad, you seem to let the three-point shooters there get open looks there. What led to some of the confusion that got those guys going?
At the start or at the end?
Throughout.
Yeah, we were just they did a great job cutting. We weren't solid, and they exposed that. Our defense has to improve from what it's been in the first 3 games or so. But credit Miami, they played with unbelievable intensity and togetherness tonight, and I thought that they were clearly the better team tonight.
Question in person, Gary Washburn.
Right. Your team's approach mentality in the first half, is that a problem? I mean, why so slow? Why?
Yeah, I mean, Miami had a lot to do with it. Miami was dictating how the game was played. They were great, and they deserve a lot of credit for that. So I think me talking too much about our approach would take away from them, and I don't want to do that. I thought that they were great tonight. I thought that we started off defending really well in the first 3 minutes. Like, we were very active, very locked in, very engaged. We missed a few shots, and for whatever reason, it went kind of downhill from there. I thought at the start of the third quarter we were great, but you're fighting uphill then. But credit Miami, they did a great job. They're a really good team. We got to get a lot better, obviously, and we'll work on it.
Mark D'Amico.
Hey, Coach. First time in the seeding games that Kemba has gotten some action late in the fourth quarter. Just how important is that to him to be able to get a rhythm during those crunch time situations going toward the playoffs?
Great. It's important. I wasn't planning on doing that, but obviously when Smart fouled out, I didn't have much choice. Brad, I thought, gave us really good minutes to get us to that spot, and then Kemba, was going to play in the rest. We've got to, he's got to get as much reps as he can in that, and obviously those are good things.
Back to Gary Washburn.
Nurkic, the last, came in out of bio, kind of carried him in the third quarter from the free throw line when you had stopped their three-point shooters. What can you guys do about these opposing bigs? And they're also fouling a lot.
Yeah, well, we're fouling because they're getting the ball so deep. And I'll have to go back and look at a couple of the perimeter fouls again. But the post fouls, they're just getting it deep, and they're using their strength and size. And so we're going to have to not allow the ball to get deep. We're going to have to figure that out. At the beginning of the year, I thought we guarded with great intensity, and we kept the ball out of the paint. Not doing as good of a job now at keeping the ball out of the paint. So we've just got to figure out, if it gets down there, we're toast. So we got to keep it from getting down there.
Mark Murphy.
Hey, Brad, going into a back-to-back now, does that affect Kemba's status at all?
Kemba's out tomorrow.
He's out tomorrow.
John Corrales.
Brad, you got a chance to use that lineup with Smart in there with the starters instead of Tice. That led to obviously a lot of Marcus Smart fouls. Was Marcus just off in that situation? Is this the lineup that you're going to look at a lot more? Like, what happened? What caused that kind of breakdown there with that group?
Well, I think, first of all, Adebayo's strength and post, and then Kelly posted. Like, when they got switched, they went straight to the block and posted really hard. Put us in a bad spot. We were so spread out on the shooters. So we got to do a better job of, again, keeping them from getting a clean look in there and keeping them from getting there to begin with. So that might be a tough team to play 5 smalls against.
Final question in person, Rachel Nichols.
Not surprised that Kemba's not playing a back-to-back, but she sort of begets the larger question of how do you think you're going to manage him going forward? We saw the Raptors manage Kawhi through a title, so you're done. But what do you project out from here with him?
Yeah, the only reason he's not playing a back-to-back is because we're not going hard 2 days in a row. And he's continuing to strengthen right now. His minutes will incrementally increase again Friday. So, by the time the playoffs roll around, he'll be up to his normal minutes.
Do you anticipate him being kind of just back to his regular physical condition by then, or do you think it's something that's So,
I do. I think he's done a good job of preparing for it. These minutes will help him get there. When he plays a couple of games in the 30s, he'll feel better about. And then, yeah, by then, playoffs, everything, he'll be fine. Yep.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.